he even met up with a guy, and then he was just so turned off. He was kind of sad because he went through so much trouble, but he actually was like, I can't believe I've just been whatever, confused, fantasizing, whatever. And then turns out he's like super straight.
Fantasizing though?
A lot of men.
I think that's
like watching videos with.
concerning though. That's like to question. I feel like if I'm fantasizing about a woman, I'm questioning my sexuality.
Yeah, but like, you know, but only up until that point that he met someone in person. After that, no fantasy, no anything. He's like, you know, I tried it. I think sometimes he tried to meet someone in person. Like, nothing happened because he was so turned off. And then I think sometimes like people just want what they don't have. Like, people are curious about things in life. I think sexuality is just one of them.
Listen, just the fact that a man would come and doubt himself and say, maybe I'm not for me, it's a huge turn off.
Yeah,
he's not a real man. Like a guy even talking about it and it passes his mind, it could be that in 10 years from now, when he had this little thought, it could turn around and maybe
resurface. I'm Pam,
yeah,
so
and you don't know,
like
but you don't listen.
It would be a double standard.
It's
for
the
me.
age, but it's not you. You're not the problem. You don't understand. You are too young to even realize it. I'm not saying it in a bad way. But it could be that the guy was debating. He have like issues that he's embarrassed from the family, embarrassed from you, embarrassed from what's society gonna say. You know, and in 10 years' time, when he's already strong emotionally and have this strength to come out, he would come out. When a guy even mentioned that, to me, it's a huge red flag.
Well, I do know there have been like 2 accidents. Obviously, I'm not going to share his trauma on this podcast. Like, I don't have his consent to do that. And I do think that's actually why he had this fantasy, basically.
This is your guy now?
Yeah, like there are 2 incidents that happen
too. I've heard of a lot of stories with victims of trauma, like turn out to be
trans or LGBTQ.
There's nothing wrong with, you know, being on the spectrum of like with your sexuality, but it's a problem when you're using people. Because I was being used.
Oh, yes, yes.
So that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't have a problem with somebody being gay.